The day after my husband died, I came home to find the locks changed and his mother unpacking her things in my kitchen. She didn't even look up when the door finally opened under the locksmith's drill. "Good," she said, sliding a stack of plates into my cabinet. "You're just a wife without a will. This house belongs to family now." She looked at me with that thin, satisfied smile. I stared at her in silence. And then I smiled back, because they forgot one important thing. I remember the first day I met her, my then-boyfriend's mother, standing stiffly at the doorway, her perfume a mix of roses and disapproval. She hugged him, she nodded at me, and even then I felt it, a quiet hostility, a measuring of worth. My husband used to laugh it off. "He'll warm up," he'd say, kissing my forehead. And for years I believed him. But marriage changes people, or maybe it just exposes them. Her comments sharpened, her visits increased, her eyes prowled through our home like she was taking inventory of everything she believed should have been hers. Still, I kept peace, because he loved her and I loved him. When he got sick, everything shifted. It started small. Late-night calls between them, hushed arguments behind closed doors. He became distant, strangely protective of documents he once left scattered around the house. And then I found it. A single voicemail I wasn't meant to hear. His mother's voice hissed and trembling with rage. "She'll get everything, you idiot, unless you fix this. I won't let her steal our family home." Our. She'd always believed it was hers, even though we bought this house together, even though my name was on every paper. But the betrayal wasn't hers, it was his. I confronted him with the voicemail. He didn't deny it, he just sighed, like I'd become another burden. "I'm trying to protect what my family built," he whispered. I felt something in me turn cold. Not hatred, not heartbreak, understanding. He'd already chosen his side. When he died, everyone looked at me with sympathy. But I didn't feel grief the way they expected. Love doesn't survive betrayal. It dissolves quietly, long before the body does. I spent that night in our home alone, sitting in my office, pulling out every folder he thought he'd hidden. It took me 2 hours to find what I was searching for. He had changed things, just not in the way she thought. He'd drafted a new will months earlier. He never finished it. He never signed it. But his intentions were clear. He wanted to shift everything out of my hands, into theirs. But intentions don't matter in court. Signatures do. And legally, everything still belonged to me. So when I walked into my kitchen and saw her unpacking her life into mine, I didn't shout, I didn't argue. I simply watched. "You don't have a claim to this house," she said casually, dropping a mug into the sink. "Without a will, everything defaults to next of kin. Blood, not you." "That's so?" I asked quietly. She mistook my calm for ignorance. People often do. "You'll need to pack up by the end of the week," she added. "I'll give you that courtesy." Courtesy? From a woman who changed my locks the day after burying her son. I walked to the table, placed my bag down, and pulled out a single folder. Her eyes flicked to it, curiosity replacing arrogance. "What's that?" "Proof," I said, sliding the document toward her, "that you made a mistake." She snatched it up, eyes scanning the first page, and froze. Because right there, bold and irrefutable, were the deed papers, filed years ago, signed by both of us, joint ownership with survivorship rights. Legal translation? Upon his death, the house became 100% mine, automatically, permanently, undisputable. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. "I know he planned to change things," I murmured, "but he never did, and now he can't." Her face crumpled with a mixture of shock and fury. "You won't get away with this." "I already have." She tried to gather her things, but I stepped forward. "Leave them," I said. "All of them. Anything you brought into this house without my permission becomes abandoned property, and I'll dispose of it however I want." Her breath hitched. "You wouldn't." I held her gaze. "I would. And deep down, you know I'm the quiet type." She grabbed her purse with shaking hands and stumbled toward the door. She didn't look back. Not once. When the house finally fell silent, I walked through each room slowly. His shoes still sat by the doorway. His jacket still hung on the wall. Ghosts everywhere. But ghosts don't frighten me. The living do. I closed the door behind me and locked it. My lock, my key, and glanced at the kitchen, still cluttered with her belongings. I felt no guilt, no ache, just a clean, spacious quiet. Revenge doesn't always come with fire. Sometimes it comes with paperwork, with patience, with precision. And the sweetest part? They tried to erase me. Instead,